Hello, my name is Seneliso, and I'm here to answer your questions about the Maxima FC2 condom. Some of you may know it as the female condom, others call it the inner condom. Now, before we jump into the frequently asked questions, let's take a moment to talk about what Maxima FC2 actually is and why it matters. Your Maxima FC2 is designed to be worn inside the vagina, where it helps protect against pregnancy and sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Unlike the external condom, which is worn on the penis, Maxima FC2 gives you another option, one that is strong, reliable, and puts the power of protection in your hands. It's made of a special material called nitrile. That's a soft, flexible, hypoallergenic material that warms to your body and can be used safely with any kind of lubricants, water-based, silicone-based, and even oil-based lubricants. This makes your Maxima FC2 not only strong, but also versatile and comfortable. And when we talk about safety and quality, Maxima FC2 has some of the highest approvals in the world. It is certified by the US FDA, pre-qualified by the World Health Organization and UNFPA. And right here at home, in South Africa, it carries the mark of the South African Bureau of Standards. That SABS certification means your Maxima FC2 has been tested against strict local standards for strength, safety, and proper packaging, so you can trust what you're using. So today, we're going to go through the most common questions people ask about Maxima FC2. Some of them you may have wondered about yourself, and some may surprise you. By the end, you'll have the knowledge and the confidence to use Maxima FC2 comfortably and correctly, whether it's your first time or you've used it before but want to learn more. Let's get started. Can I wear 2 condoms at once? And can I use the Maxima FC2 more than once? No, using 2 condoms at the same time can cause friction between them, which can lead to tearing. Whether it's an internal condom like Maxima FC2 or an external condom, one is enough for protection. And remember, never reuse a condom. A new Maxima FC2 should be used every time you have sex. How will I know if Maxima FC2 has been inserted correctly? At first, it may feel new, but it shouldn't feel uncomfortable. It won't come out if it has been put in place properly. The inner ring should sit just behind the pubic bone in front of the cervix. You can check with your finger to make sure that it's sitting there and isn't twisted. The outer ring should rest over the vulva with only a small part up to 2.5 centimeters outside. What if the outer ring gets pushed inside or the penis doesn't enter correctly? If the outer ring slips inside, stop, remove that condom and insert a new one. It's very important that the penis always enters through the center of the Maxima FC2 opening. If it enters between the condom and the vaginal wall or pushes the outer ring inside, stop and start again with the new condom. To avoid mistakes, you or your partner can guide the penis in using the outer ring. Once it's inside, you can let go and enjoy. Extra lube can help with comfort, and since Maxima FC2 is latex-free, it's safe with oil, water, and silicone-based lubricants. Will my Maxima FC2 get lost inside my vagina? No, it cannot get lost. If it slides in too far, don't panic. Simply relax. Insert your finger, find the inner ring, and pull it out. Discard that condom and insert a new one. Can Maxima FC2 be used in different sexual positions? Yes, in any position. Just make sure that the penis always enters through the center of the Maxima FC2. If the condom slips out or catches at the side during movement, remove it and insert a new one.
What type of lubricant can be used with the Maxima FC2, and can it be an option for me if I experience vaginal dryness or vaginal discomfort or pain during sex due to menopause?
Your Maxima FC2 already comes with a silky silicone-based lubricant, but you can add more. Water-based, oil-based, or silicone-based lubricants are all safe. For those experiencing vaginal dryness or discomfort, the nitrile material of the Maxima FC2 plus lubricant can reduce friction and increase comfort. If you have ongoing pain, consult your doctor. Do I have to hold the outer ring the whole time during sex? No, once the penis is inside, you don't have to hold the ring. Some movement of the outer ring is normal and won't affect protection. can Maxima FC2 be used during menstruation or at the same time as a menstrual disc or cup? You can definitely use Maxima FC2 while on your period, but don't use it at the same time as a tampon, menstrual cup or disc, since the inner ring sits in the same area as those products. You can insert Maxima FC2 just before sex and remove it after. How does Maxima FC2 feel during sex? And can I or my partner feel the inner or outer ring? Many users say it feels natural because the nitrile material warms to the body. Some feel extra stimulation from the outer ring near the clitoris or the inner ring inside the vagina. Experiences vary, so the best way to know is to try it and get to know your Maxima FC2 today. Can I use Maxima FC2 with other contraceptives? Yes, it can be combined with most methods like the pill, IUDs, implants, injections, or permanent birth control like tubal ligation. The only exceptions are methods like the diaphragm, cervical cap, or vaginal ring, since those sit in the same place as Maxima FC2's inner ring. If I've had a hysterectomy or don't have a cervix, can I still use Maxima FC2? Yes, Maxima FC2 will still provide protection whether or not you have a cervix. How does Maxima FC2 stay in during sex, and what if it slips out? The inner ring anchors behind the pubic bone. If it slips out, it means it wasn't inserted correctly. Remove it and insert a new one. Can you urinate with Maxima FC2 inserted? Yes, Maxima FC2 sits in the vagina while urine passes through the urethra. Just move the outer ring aside before peeing. Do I need to remove my Maxima FC2 immediately after sex? No, unlike external condoms, Maxima FC2 does not need to be removed right away. In fact, it allows your partner to stay inside you after climax even if their erection goes down. But it's best to remove it before standing up to prevent spillage. Is Maxima FC2 approved in South Africa? Yes, along with approval by the US FDA and pre-qualification by the WHO and UNFPA, Maxima FC2 is certified by the South African Bureau of Standards or the SABS. That means your Maxima FC2 has been tested against South African standards for strength, safety, correct packaging and labeling. The SABS mark on the pack is your assurance of trust and quality right here at home. So there you have it, everything you need to know about using Maxima FC2. Remember, one condom, one round, every time. Maxima FC2 is globally approved, locally certified, and designed to put pleasure and protection in your hands. Practice, get comfortable, and enjoy the confidence of knowing you're covered. In South Africa, Maxima FC2 comes in 3 different colors and scents: vanilla, strawberry, and caramel. Visit your nearest clinic, health center, or NGO to find out more. To find out more, scan this code now.